Okay guys, on a quick side note, this is the very first video I've ever edited, so I hope it came out okay. Thanks for watching.
Hey YouTube, so Wolfman here, excuse me, let me try and get this adjusted. A lot of my viewers and followers are probably curious as to what has gone on with my schedule. So as of late, I had tried to get into recording videos every day and just compiling a large amount and then uploading one every day to YouTube. Unfortunately, I at the moment had to stop doing that because the person I had started doing it with started doing some things I didn't approve of. That's regarding the Joe Fro show. I don't want to go into too many details about that, but I have released a few reaction videos. Well, so let me see here just to make sure. Today is Sunday the 24th. So last Saturday, May 16th, a man in a mask entered my home. I was asleep. Me and my wife used to have an open door policy where our friends could just come in and then leave whenever they were done, or come in, see that we were asleep, and take off. Apparently, somebody took advantage of that knowledge. I don't know who it was. I don't know who shot me. But yes. So I heard a ruckus. I jumped up, see what was going on, tried to calm down the situation. Noticed the guy had a bandana around his mouth, hat, glasses. Couldn't see any hair. Looked like he might have had a shaved head. Not too terribly sure. A little bit taller than me. Probably weighed a little bit more than me. Needless to say, I don't know who it was. I'll repeat that again. Well, at one point, he hit me in the side of the head with the gun and accidentally pulled the trigger, I assume, because I got shot. I'm going to say that again. I got shot. I will say that probably a few more times in this video, as I've already said it a few times before. So I didn't even notice I got shot at first. Apparently, when it happened, I spun around and I looked dead-eye in my homeboy's face. I looked him dead in the eyes. I don't recollect this. All I remember is getting hit in the head and spinning around and then turning back, being really, really angry. I was getting ready to start hitting him when I noticed he had the gun. And I'm like, man, I got my wife here. I don't know who else is in the house. I don't need to get shot. I don't want anyone else to get shot. So I started kneeling down, and then that's whenever I noticed I had blood running all down the front of my chest. I then proceeded to fall down face first. I think I passed out for a little bit from the shock. The next thing I remember, I am trying to get up because I am drastically angry because this man just shot me in my own home. Like, brought a gun into my house and shot me. He pissed me off. Well, next thing I know, as I'm trying to get up, I'm getting flipped on my back. I don't know who's doing it. I can't really see. It's dark. I'm half asleep. And I had just been shot. And I'm in shock. I'm not paying attention to my surroundings. I just know that I have a hole in my shoulder. Well, next thing I know, pressure's being put on there, and I start screaming like a little bitch. I really do. Like, it sucked. My neighbor heard it. I was screaming like a little girl, dude. Like, it hurt so bad. But as long as nobody was putting pressure on it, it didn't hurt. But needless to say, the police showed up. Paramedics showed up. I got put in the ambulance. Talked to detectives. Talked to police officers. My wife talked to detectives. Talked to police officers. I didn't get to see my wife until the next day. When I basically told this happened probably around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, the next day around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I basically look at well, it's still Saturday. It's still the 16th at this point. I look at the nurses. I'm just like, look, either you're gonna discharge me or I'm walking out of here. Like, well, we need to go talk to your nurse about this information. I'm like, look, either you discharge me now or I'm walking out of here. I'm going home. I want to see my wife. Well, she's like, I'll be right back. I got to go talk to your nurse, the one assigned to your case, because she was just a nurse that was running around that happened to hear the call. Well, nurse comes in. I sign the discharge papers, and I get all my stuff, and I take off, get a cab, come see my wife, everything, and then so much other craziness has happened within that time. Like, this is the first time I'm able to just sit down and wrap my head around everything. For me, it's no big deal. Like, I just got shot. I didn't die. So I don't see why it's a big deal. Like, right now, as I'm talking, there's somebody getting raped, stabbed, murdered, shot, houses broken into, cars getting taken. You know, there's all these terrible things in the world going on at any given moment, and the world doesn't stop. The world just keeps turning. So why am I going to let this stop me from living my life? Oh, and just so you guys know, the whole reason why I'm doing this shirtless is so that you can see I have a bandage with duct tape over it from where I was shot in my shoulder. Here in a little bit, I'm going to move the camera, or move my phone camera thing around to where you're going to be able to see that my shoulder, well, the exit wound. I've got to change the bandages here soon. So yeah, if any of you want to, if any of my friends on Facebook want to know anything else, just go ahead and shoot me a message, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. There's going to be a link to my Patreon account. Basically, as soon as I can, as soon as I put this video up, there's going to be a link to my Patreon, and all that good stuff. So, God. there's like so much I want to address, but at the same time, like sorry. At the same time as everything I want to address, there's just so much I feel like I can't, because I don't want to go into like private details that the police should only know and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to do anything like that. So, like, I gave you guys the bare minimum, the gist of the information that, you know, I have at the moment, as to the best of my abilities. This is all the information I have. So anyway, let me show you the exit wound. Right there. That is where the bullet came out. That is where the bullet went in. My arm is, as you can see, all bruised up. Like, it messed me up, guys. So, I'm just moving this camera all over the place, and I just had it in a good spot. Apologize. But yeah, so I'm just doing my best to try and make things through. I've already let you guys know about the CPS situation to an extent. Like, again, there's so much I want to address, and there's so much, like, I feel that needs to be addressed. And at the same time, I don't want, like, this isn't a video about, oh, poor me, pity me, I got shot. I honestly don't feel like it's that big a deal that I got shot. A lot of other people do. I understand. From the CAT scan and the X-ray that they took from, you know, that they took from after the incident happened, me being in the hospital, they said that the bullet chipped my bone, like it hit my shoulder and then flew out, but it missed all the nerves, it missed all the arteries, it missed all of the, like, it missed all of the most important things. So I'm gonna have full use of my arm. Like, it's getting stronger every day. Still hurts, really tender, but it's not anything I can't deal with. As most of my friends and family know, I pretty much dealt with pain most of my life, so, like, I've never really, like, looked at it in any other way as it just being something that happens, you know? So, anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for me for the moment. You guys stay safe, stay beautiful, and in the mind of all this madness with the coronavirus, wear a mask, cover your mouth, don't be nasty.